was the score of that game. And then today they're going to come in and play the Gold. The Gold actually just won over the Yellow City Spark earlier today, 8-1. Their record is 24-7. That's their record. So we're about to get started here. Looks like we've missed most of the storm system that kind of came through. Stayed, I believe, to the east of us.
Let's go, Wildcats! Get it started!
So we're about to get underway. Stella Malwick's going to start off in the circle for the Wildcats. This is Ella C. for the Oklahoma Gold. Hit up really high. Stella makes an effort for it. Not quite in time, but good hustle.
Good hustle! Good pitch, Stella! PJ, one step higher!
Still windy. Haven't lost the wind here at Ackley Park. But haven't had lightning in a minute, so that's the good news. Every time the lightning strikes, you get another 30-minute delay. Pitch on the way. That one's called for a strike one.
Good pitch, Stella! Here we go, 9!
Pitch on the way, too high. Runner advances to second.
Go, Wildcats!
Here's the ball. So 2-1 the count here to Talon. Foul tip back.
Let's go, Wildcats!
So Talon will step back in.
Let's go!
Malwick in the circle, outside for a ball. Runner takes off for third and arrives.
Hey, wake up!
So full count here to Talon. With the runner in scoring position on third base. Swing and a miss.
PJ, talk to her. Attitude, babe. Let's go. Talk to her.
This brings up Jessie May. She foul tips one back.
They're going to be aggressive. Y'all be ready.
Pitch on the way. Foul tip back once again. No score here, top of the first. Wildcats facing off against the Oklahoma Gold, second pool play game of the day. After this game, they will determine what seed we are in the tournament, and that will tell us what games we'll play a little bit later this afternoon. Swing and a miss. Drop strike 3. Now she's running to 2.
PJ, way to listen to coach.
That's going to bring up Kaya for the Oklahoma Gold. Head over to second base. KJ picks it up, drops it. Kyler's going to come over and offer some help, but not before one gets across the plate for the Gold.
KJ, let's go! Wake up!
So no outs here. 1-0 the score so far. Wildcats pitching first. We'll have an opportunity to hit in a moment. That one's outside for a ball. PJ walks the runners back to second and third. That one's knocked far into left. Made for the catch is Corey Burson, and a double play! Throw it to third, throw it to third. There we go, tag it. That's out. So triple play there from the Wildcats. Corey Burson with a fantastic catch in left field. makes the throw to second. Payson tags the bag, makes it back to third, tags the bag again. And that's out number 3 for the Wildcats, so they'll have an opportunity to bat here. So hopefully that gave the Wildcats a little momentum to get things going as they come out and start swinging their bats. Wildcats tied over the Hot Rods earlier. What? I know, a triple play. That may be the first we've ever had. It may be the first and the last, but either way, we'll take it. Starting lineup for the batters on the Wildcat side. Hadley will be followed by Payson, then Devin, PJ, Kyler, Elena, KJ, Corey, Sadie, Cross, and Stella will wrap up the lineup for the Wildcats. They've got the time started this time. Had a walking taco from the Elk City concession stand for lunch. They've got some pretty good options over there to eat. We had some time to kill, so we got to do a little snacking. Winds picked up here a little bit. 78 and windy. High of 80 expected today. Low dipping down to 63 a little bit later this evening. A little humid out here today. Feels like you can swim in the air. It is storm season in Oklahoma, so you just never know what you're going to get with storm season. We're in a tornado watch right now. Had a little bit of a rain shower earlier. That kind of moved out of the area. Now it's just kind of windy, not much sun. Can't decide whether I need my sunglasses, my regular glasses.
Hey, nice dad.
Okay. I've got some offers for play-by-play tomorrow. My mom and I are leaving to go to D.C., so I will not be here tomorrow. But I told Jordan if he will just make it to where the camera will show the scoreboard, we're okay. Except for now, score's not accurate. So, I mean, didn't they get one across the plate? Okay. They're just running time now. So I was so excited about the scoreboard, and now it's over. So Hadley French will start things off for the Wildcats. She'll hit that one. Will roll foul. Hadley going to come on back. Payson and Devin on deck for the Wildcats.
Let it travel. Let's go, Hadley. Here we go, 7!
Pitch on the way. Strike 2.
Look at it with both eyes. Protect it, girl, right here. Wait on it. Watch it connect.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Out number 1. That'll bring up Paymore, Payson Mormon for the Wildcats.
Here we go, 1-1. Payson.
Gonna see if she checked it. Says she did not. So ball 1 goes by.
Let's go, Wildcats. Payson.
Too high for ball 2. Payson Mormon, too high for a ball. Gets past the catcher on that one. So 3-0 count here to Payson. 3-0 ball on the way. Outside. Payson gets to take a walk. Here comes Devin D-Money Poff. Devin with an in-the-field park home run earlier today. He's Got some mad wheels, so she was able to get one past the outfield, rolled all the way to the fence, and she rolled all the way home. She hits that one up to the pitcher, bounces off her leg. Paymore's arriving at second, and Devin gets on base with a nice base hit. Here comes PJ. Peyton Johnson, the catcher for the Wildcats, getting ready to bat. She'll get ready to step in. Runners on first and second for the Wildcats. That one's too high for ball one. So Devin over there on one. Payson back on two. PJ in the box. That one's too low for a ball this time. So PJ will get ready and step back in. Kyler on deck. That one's too low for a ball. So 3-0 the count here to PJ.
There you go, PJ.
3-0 pitch on the way to Peyton Johnson. He's going to say that's too low, and PJ gets to take a walk. Here comes Kyler Taylor for the Wildcats. Kyler Taylor had a home run earlier with a bunt. Hot Rod's over through first and just leisurely walked around and then over through second. And Kyler has some wheels too, so she made it home. First pitch on the way to Taylor. That one's called outside for a ball. 1-0 the score. Gold lead by one. They got one across the first inning. This is the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss for strike one. Pitch on the way, too low for a ball, hit before the plate. 2-1 the count to Kyler Taylor. Runners on first, second, and third. Bases loaded here. One out. Way too high for a ball. Gets past, and Paymore slides in for the run. So now all looked up at one, with runners on second and third.
There you go, Kyler.
Devin on third, PJ on two. It's called outside, and Kyler takes a walk. That brings up number 15, Elena Driscoll for the Wildcats. Driscoll's first pitch, a swing and a miss. Bases loaded here for Driscoll. Outside for a ball. Elena pitching to Elena right now. So Elena's the pitcher for the Oklahoma Gold. That was too low for a ball. Bases loaded with Driscoll up to bat. Pitch on the way, too high, gets away from the catcher once again. D-Money slides in for run number 2. So now runners on second and third with Driscoll up to bat. 3-1 count here to Driscoll. That's too low for a ball, and Driscoll takes a walk. Fourth walk of the day here for the Wildcats as Kinsley Johnson comes up to bat. Gold is going to talk to their pitcher for just a moment. So here comes KJ. Everybody getting ready back to play here. Coach walks off the field. KJ's going to wait to step in till the umpire's ready. KJ looking for a hit here for the Wildcats. With bases loaded. She hits that one over the pitcher's head, right up the middle for a base hit. That'll bring one across. 3. Kyler's going to get down and be the 4th one across.
Good job, Wildcats!
Brings up Corey Burson for the Wildcats. Wildcats now lead 1-4 over the Oklahoma Gold. I think we're going to have a pitching change here. So we'll do a few warm-ups here. Pitcher's going to go to shortstop. Looks like there's 38 minutes left. So the first game, they ran the whole scoreboard. So you could see balls, strikes, outs, runs, all the good stuff. Now this time we're just running the clock. So we're throwing some warm-up pitches here. So when we get back, Corey, Sadie, Crossley, and Stella will all be up. Wildcats do have 1 out. Have scored 4 runs this first inning here, bottom of the first. Chairs blowing over up in here. Somehow it managed to get windier, which I didn't really at the time think it was possible, but I probably shouldn't have said something. He said gusts up to 30 to 40 today, so that's kind of what we're feeling. We see those gusts every now and then. So we're back to play now. Burson's going to get ready and step in for the Wildcats. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Runners on second and third for the Wildcats. Foul tipped over to the Gold dugout. First baseman will come over and get it back to their pitcher. Pitch on the way to Burson. She fouls over to the Wildcat dugout this time. So she's on the ball, just got to put it back the other way. Nice base hit over the shortstop's head. It's going to bring in 1. And I believe that will be run number 6 for the Wildcats. So 6-1 the score, and we'll switch it up. Six to nothing. Six-1 the score. Wildcats facing off in their second pool play game today, the Oklahoma Gold. This will determine when we're going to play a little bit later this evening or afternoon. Cloudy and windy today. Showers and thunderstorms a possibility. With the high of, now they're saying 77. It was 80 earlier. I believe we're at 77. Winds 20 to 30 and gusty. For tonight, partly cloudy skies. Low of 54. Don't show much of a chance of rain this evening, so most of the storm's supposed to kind of move out a little bit later this afternoon, but winds will still be gusty from the south, 15 to 25. Tomorrow looks good, though. A lot of sunshine tomorrow. Not supposed to be too cloudy. High of 77 expected. Winds not nearly as heavy as they are today. Winds tomorrow from the west-northwest at around 10 to 15. Then tomorrow night, a few clouds overnight, low of 52. Winds will be from the northeast at 5 to 10. I believe we ended up with 14 teams in this tournament here at Ackley Park in Elk City. Wildcats tied their first pool play game, 8 apiece, with the Hot Rods. We watched the Hot Rods play the Athletics earlier. Hot Rods won handily on that game. So the Hot Rods will have tied one of their pool play games and won one of their pool play games. Here comes Stella Malwick. First pitch on the way, called outside for a ball. I believe this is Kaya. Swing and a miss. Excuse me, this is Anna. Anna C batting. Pitch on the way. Foul tip back to me. So 2 strikes here on Anna C. 6-1 the score. Wildcats on top. Too high for a ball. PJ saved the umpire from getting hit in the face there. Pitch ducked over down left field line. Will roll foul.
Way to get her swinging! Come on, let's get this batter out.
So batter steps back in, gets ready. Pitch on the way. That looked pretty good for a strike, and it was, so that's strike 3.
Hey, PJ, good work back there!
That brings up Elena, starting pitcher for the Oklahoma Gold. That looked pretty good for us. Okay, strike 1.
Right here, Stella! Keep it going!
Pitch on the way. That one looked good too for strike 2. That one's inside for a ball. 1 out for the Wildcats. They're on top 6-1. Swing and a miss for strike 3. I believe this is Natalie up to bat. Too high for a ball on that one.
Wildcat defense on the hop. Let's go.
6-1 the score, 2 outs. That one's too low for a ball.
Talk to him, PJ.
At some point, we may need to give the dogs some water.
Go right for it. Come on.
They have bottled water. Put it in a bowl. We can put it in my cup.
Get it down the pipe.
Pitch on the way from Stella. Too low for a ball, and
Hey, good luck, PJ.
Nat will take a walk.
Hey, keep talking. Wildcat, you got 2 outs.
That's going to bring up Riley Cloud for the Gold.
Show me what you got, PJ. Let's go.
That one's called outside for a ball.
Right there. Let's go, Wildcat. Defense.
Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball.
PJ, bring your target down.
6-1 the score, 2 outs. Wildcats on top. Top of the second. Foul tipped over out of bounds over the dugout of the Gold.
Good pitch, Stella. PJ, bring that target back down.
Pitch on the way
Yeah.
for a strike. So 2-2 the count here to Riley. That was strike 3.
Another one, Wildcat. Good job, Stella.
You could have my mom just go and give this cup to them and pour the ice water out of my cup that's already in the thing. Or this. Or is this yours? Okay. Well, mine's just sitting there in a big blue cup. So the Gold don't get any across that time. Leaves us with a score of 6-1. Wind blowing all the chairs over. Up for the Wildcats is going to be Sadie Cross and Stella, I believe. Actually, if she just wants to take the lid off of my stuff and let him drink whatever, they could do that too. It's up to you. Just let him. Yeah. So we'll get back here to the bottom of the second, where it'll be Sadie Lanier, Crossley Marple, and Stella Malwick. Here comes Sadie Lanier to start things off for the Wildcats. 26 minutes left to play in this game. Outside for ball 1. That one's outside for ball 2. Catcher does a good job keeping that in front. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Tipped over to the Wildcats. Pitch on the way, outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count here to Lanier. Wildcats on top 6-1. Bottom of the second. Outside for ball 4. That brings up Crossley Marple.
Head down, babe. Let's go. There you go.
So Cross looking for a base hit here with Lanier on 1.
Wait on it. Watch it connect.
Outside for a ball. Lanier runs back to first.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Second pool play game. Games are 60 minutes. There's strike 1. 1-1 the count here to Marple. That one's outside for a ball. Two 1 pitch on the way to Marple.
Head down, babe. Go cross.
Swing and a miss. Throw to 2. Lanier stays safe at 1.
Stay back. Head down, babe. Let's go. Way to work, Sadie. Face it, cross.
There's strike 3 for Cross. Out number 1 for the Wildcats. That brings up the pitcher, Stella Malwick.
Stella! Here we go, Dad! Face it!
There's strike 1.
Let's be a hitter!
Throw to 2. Sadie's safe on 1.
Bad elbow, Stella! Watch it connect!
Too low for a ball.
Way to work, Sadie!
1 out. Wildcats on top 6-1.
Wildcats, let's roll!
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Come on, Wildcats!
Foul tip back. Hits the fence.
Good contact, Stella!
Catcher's going to grab that and throw it back to the pitcher.
Right here, Dad! Right here!
Foul tipped up high to the pitcher, who makes the catch for out number 2. And they got her at first. So got Sadie and Lanier there on first. So a double play.
It's not like it was a triple play. You would have been fine not watching that.
1-6 the score.
Look alive, Wildcats! Look alive!
Wildcats didn't get any runs that time. We'll go back here and start off the top of the 3rd inning. You gave her the keys, yes.
Hey, PJ, momentum!
Sun's kind of peeking out a little bit. Have about 21 minutes left in this game. Game number 2 in pool play for the Wildcats.
Let it go, Stella!
Few warm-up pitches here from Stella Malwick.
Run! Do it!
So we'll wait here for Stella to tie her shoe, then we'll get up and get ready to start off the top of the 3rd inning. Wildcats on top of the Oklahoma Gold, 6-1.
Stella, be explosive. 3 up, 3 down. Let's go.
This is Laney B, who watches strike 1 go by.
Keep the target down. Short barrel. Hold it right here.
Pitch on the way, swing and a miss for strike 2.
Wildcat defense! Get talking! Let's go!
So Laney will step back in. That one's called outside for a ball. One, 2 the count here to Laney.
Here we go, Stella! Down the pipe, son.
Pitch on the way. Outside for ball 2.
Right there. DJ, adjust your target.
2-2 the count here to Laney.
Here we go, Stella! Yeah.
There's a strike.
Yes,
Strike 3, out 1. Back to the top of the lineup for the Oklahoma Gold. There's a pitch called a strike on Ella C. Ella hit a pop-up to the pitcher, her last at bat to arrive on 1. That one's called low for a ball.
Hey, talk it up, Wildcats! KJ, get talking!
79 degrees here at Ackley Park. That's a ball call. So 2-1 the count here to LSC. Pitch on the way from Mowat. Hit down the third baseline. Will stay foul as Payson will go over and get it.
Good. You ready, Peyton? Come on, Wildcat!
Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. Good stop from PJ. So full count here to LSC. 6-1 the score. 18 minutes left. Wildcats on top. 1 out. It's called for a ball. That brings up Talon. Talon struck out her last at bat. Foul tips this one up. Won't make it over the net. So there's 1 strike right there.
Wildcat defense on the hop! Let's go!
Hit over second base for a base hit that will drop in. Gets past Hadley in the outfield, rolls all the way to the fence. That's going to for sure bring in 1 run. Throw on the way to home. Picked up by PJ. So that'll put 2 on the board.
Wildcats, you got 2 outs!
1 out. 2 scored. 6-2 is the score. Sorry, Stillman. 6-2 the score. He was asking me, is that 2? And I thought he meant, yes, it's 2 runs, but he meant, is that 2 outs? Just 1 out. Just 1 out. Jesse May, swing and a miss. Jesse got on base with drop strike 3, her last at bat.
That should be your answer every time.
So Jesse will step back in. Pitch on the way, outside for a ball.
Hey, talk it up, PJ. Momentum, keep it going. Wildcat defense.
Still in the circle for the Wildcats. Outside for a ball. Did you leave the lid off of it? Oh. Okay. Pitch from Stella on the way. Outside for a ball.
Hey, PJ, tell her breathe. Slow down.
6-1, or 6-2 the score, excuse me. Gold did get 1 across this inning. Just 1 out so far for the Wildcats here. Outside for ball 4. That's going to bring up Kaya J. Pitch too high for ball 1. Runners on second and third for the Gold. What happened to our scoreboard? I guess somebody flipped the switch. That one hit over us, as you heard. Not sure what happened to the scoreboard. Went dark. Pitch on the way. Too high for a ball. I believe the count's 2-1 here to Kaya. Hit over. Nice hit over to between center and left. Rolls all the way to the fence. Brings one in for sure.
You gotta catch the ball, you're gonna catch it.
So a base hit there from Kaya. That's going to bring up Sydney for the Oklahoma Gold. Wildcats only have one out here. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Scoreboard's back. Hit down the third baseline. We're going to say it's foul or fair. Is it foul or fair? Stop running. Foul ball. Everybody go back.
Good practice there, Wildcats.
So Sydney's going to come back. 0-2 count here to Sydney. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what he's calling there.
Right here, Stella, you're good, girl.
Okay, here comes Sydney back in. Hit right up the middle for a base hit. Slides in for run number 4 for the Gold. So we're going to take a timeout here and see what we're going to do. Looks like we're going to make a pitching change. Crossley Marple may come in for the Wildcats. No, she's going to go to center field for the Wildcats. Wildcats going to huddle up and talk about it for a minute, get their bearings, get ready to go. They have the score as 6-5. I have the score as 6-4. Let me see what we. It is 6-5. Foul tipped backwards. That's Anna. Anna struck out her last at bat. Wildcats need a strikeout here, as we've only got one out, and the score is 6-5. They've got 4 in this inning alone. That one's hit over to the shortstop. Kyler Taylor picks it up, makes the throw to 1 for out number 2. So nice play from Taylor there. Now we have 2 outs. 2 outs. Elena back in the batter's box. There's a strike.
Be the wall, man. Be the wall.
10 minutes left in this game. Swing and a miss to Elena. PJ will walk the runner back to 3 before throwing back to Stella.
Way to work. Let's go. Right here, Stella.
There's a strike. Strike 3.
Bring it in, girl.
So we have about 9 minutes left to play. Once again, it doesn't really make any difference whether you're the home team or you're the visitor team in pool play, because once time expires, they usually let that play run out, and then they just call the ball game. So when time runs down, whatever the score is what the score stands as. So like last time when we played the Hot Rods, it was a tie ball game and they just called it a tie. And you can't have a tie in pool play. You cannot have a tie in regular play or tournament play. Score is 6-5 here. This is going to be the bottom of the third. .79 degrees out here today at Ackley Park. Wildcats playing in Elk City in this tournament. Played the Hot Rods earlier. Tie ball game at 8 apiece. Wildcats on top of this one 6-5. And we're back to the top of the lineup with Hadley, Payson, and Devin on deck. Hadley will step in and get ready for the Wildcats. She hits it over to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the catch. Throw is in time for out number one. That brings up Paymore, Payson Mormon for the Wildcats. Payson walked her last at bat. Swing and a miss for strike one there. She'll hit that one over down the third baseline. Third base scoops it up, makes the throw in time. So 2 quick outs there for the Wildcats. Brings up Devin D-Money Poff. Devin hit to the pitcher, I believe, last time for a base hit. She'll lay off that one for ball one. 6-5 the score, 7 minutes left. Swing and a miss. Two outs for the Wildcats. Swing and a miss. So 1-2 the count here to Devin. Swing and a miss. Strike three, out three. So the Wildcats have to play strong defense here, not let any more get across. They want to clinch the win as we only have about 6 minutes left to play. If we're the home team at the next game, we'll get to bat last. But the way that works is whoever the higher seed is who the home team is. So the Wildcats need to hold the gold here. Starting off will be Nat J. She walked her last at bat. Five minutes left to play. Wildcats will huddle up, give Stella some encouragement as she gets ready to start pitching. So Nat J, the batter. Stella Malwick, the pitcher. Pitch on the way. That one's called high for a ball.
Take your time, breathe. You got it, Stella. Wildcat defense.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1 pitch on the way. Hit over up high to the pitcher. Kyler's going to come in and make the catch. So Kyler with out number 1. Way to call everybody off and make that catch there. So nice play by Taylor. So out number 1, and here comes Riley.
1 down, 2 to go.
Outside for ball 1. Well, we went from 6 minutes to 10 minutes. I don't have any idea. That one's called outside for a ball. We had 5 minutes left. Now we have 10 minutes left.
Here we go, Wildcats.
Swing and a miss to Riley.
Hey, Dad, show me what you got, man.
That one's called a strike. So 2-2 the count here to Riley Cloud. 2-1 the count. She swung and missed one. Malik's pitch on the way, inside, called for a ball, and that will be ball 4. That brings up Laney.
Wildcat defense, be ready.
Foul tipped. Excuse me, that was hit by a pitch. They called 10 minutes, but it's been 10 minutes. It hasn't counted down. I know, but when they put 10 minutes back on, it hadn't counted back down. So we don't honestly know how much. We honestly don't know how much time is left, but I believe Crossley Marple's going to come in now to pitch. But once again, we have no idea how much time is left in this game. There's 1 out. Now we're back to 5 minutes. So, I don't know. Like we're into 5, 10, 15s. So we're just waiting here for Marple to warm up a little bit for the Wildcats. Ella, I believe, will be the batter. So 1 out here. Gold is back to the top of their lineup.
Let's go, Nines.
Here we go, Nines. That's strike 1. Throw to third. No, they say, but it looked like. Good throw from PJ. 0-1 the count here. 1 out. Almost in time, just didn't quite get that one. Could have gone either way. Too high for a ball.
Hey, she was out. PJ, ask if she went. She go.
1-1 the count here. That's strike 2. Or strike 1. Strike 2, I believe. Yeah, 1-2 the count here to Ella.
There we go, Nines. We go, Cross. Yeah.
Hit past the pitcher, picked up on second, throw to 1 for out number 2. Now we'll throw it home and hold the runner there. Just 1 got across. Two outs, I believe we're tied up at 6 apiece.
We go, Cross.
Outside pitch for a strike.
Good stop, PJ. There you go, Pete. Keep working now. Hey, you got a runner on. You got to knock it down. Hey, we got to cover. Let's go, hey.
Watch home. Hit up to shortstop. Kyler Taylor makes the stop. Out one as Sadie snags that one. So that is 3. And ball game. Or not ball game. They're going to say we're going to get to keep playing. So the Wildcats will have an opportunity here.
Let's go.
All tied up at 6 apiece. Bottom of the 4th as we get ready to go back here. All tied up here. I believe that PJ is going to lead off for the Wildcats.
Let's let her catch her.
Not sure what they're going to do if they let time expire. I'm not sure if they'll call the game or if they will have everybody go back to play. Umpires appear to like our music. I wish they would like our calls a little bit more. Now we have 1 minute. Sure. I believe this was their start. This was their first pitcher, though. She started the game. So if PJ hits it, she's just got to keep running. She's got to keep running around the bases. She's got to keep running. So PJ is going to come and step in. PJ took a walk last time. Outside for a ball. That one's a swing and a miss. 1-1 count. She's not wanting to walk, though, because we're tied up. So time's expired. As you can tell, the seconds are winding down. Pop up, fly. Drops it.
Hurry back, hurry back, hurry back.
So foul ball. PJ will have another opportunity.
In the box, let's go. In the box. Go. Protect it, PJ. Base it.
1-2 pitch on the way here to PJ. She hits that one past the shortstop with 16 seconds left. And now Kyler's going to have to hurry and get in. She's in the box. She's ready. Waiting on the umpire to get ready now. PJ on 1. 6 apiece. Tied. Now they're going to call ball game. So that was worth it. They could have just called it before if we were going to let it be a tie and they weren't going to let us bat around. But it is 6-all, so Wildcats have